A life artist, most simply, is someone who captures life and creates art. This quote from Allie Edwards, a prominent scrapbook expert and celebrity, reflects on her philosophy of scrapbooking, and it happens to be one that I share. Now, you may not think that scrapbooking has anything to do with you. You've got all these preconceived notions of these little old ladies sitting around a table gluing pictures onto paper. But the truth is, we all have stories to tell. We all have memories. We all have things going on in our lives that we want to capture, that we want to get out. As artists, we're all very familiar with using our art, whichever medium you choose, to work through anything that you've got going on in your life and to really express your emotions. Digital scrapbooking is no different. It's life art. It's personal, it's real, it's fundamentally you. It's a way to tell your story. I'm going to explain what digital scrapbooking is, explain some of the benefits of digital over traditional scrapping, and tell you how this art can fit into your life. First of all, what is digital scrapbooking? According to the Complete Idiot's Guide to Scrapbooking, a scrapbook is an artfully arranged collection of photographs, memorabilia, and journaling that's fun to look at. Surely at one point or another in your life, you've had a scrapbook, whether it just be a journal that you kept in newspaper clippings and movie ticket stubs and whatever else meant something to you at the time. Traditional paper scrapbooking is something that typically involves scissors, glue, and stacks of photographs. Digital scrapbooking, on the other hand, uses computer image manipulation software to arrange images, usually from a digital camera, and journaling or text. There are many advantages of digital scrapbooking over the traditional methods. First of all, the amazing flexibility that you have with digital scrapbooking is unsurpassed. There's no mess from cutting or pasting or painting, and no painful paper cuts. Everything is done in a program such as Photoshop on your computer, so there's no clutter. And it's fantastic if you have limited space, because you don't need to have a workspace or a craft room or a place to store any supplies. It's all kept right there on your hard drive. You also have a lot of financial savings. When you're traditionally scrapbooking with paper, then you're continually having to replace your supplies, such as paper, cardstock, fasteners, stickers, embellishments. The list goes on and on and on. It can get very expensive very quickly. Digital supplies, however, are reusable, and you can even create your own. Complete coordinated kits are sold for an average of about $5 each online, and they can be used over and over and over again. Designers often provide free downloads of their products as well, so you can theoretically create an entire scrapbook project without having to spend a dime. There's also the ease of digital scrapbooking. It's incredibly convenient. You don't have to print all the pictures from your digital camera. You just leave them all on your computer, and you can cut, enlarge, shrink, modify them all however you wish, and only in just a few clicks, and you never have to destroy the original. Anybody can enjoy digital scrapbooking. Although the undisputed majority of scrapbookers, according to Creating Keepsakes magazine, are middle-aged women with families, the principles and practice of scrapbooking are something that can be applied to anybody, anywhere, at any time in their life. All of us have our own unique stories and memories. We can translate this into digital art, incorporating photographs and journaling to capture our daily lives. Now, scrapbooking doesn't just have to be about kids or family or the fun things in life like birthdays and Christmases and other celebrations. You can use this art as a way to work through issues that you might have to help you cope with grief or illness, or as a journey of self-discovery. Here's an example of a couple of layouts that I've done to help me get through some really rough parts of my life. According to Scrapbooking.com, there are many things that you can do with your digital layouts once you finish them. Once you've created a scrapbook project, you can print the pages individually to put in an album, as I've done here. You can see that I've had it printed at 12 inches by 12 inches, and I can just slip this little photograph into a scrapbooking album. If you want something a little more professionally done, you can wait until you get the entire project completed, and then have them all printed and bound in a coffee table book. You can also put them online, sharing them through email, on blogs, websites, you name it. You can put them into DVD slideshows, screensavers, and so much more. Because you always have a master copy on your hard drive, you have a lot of flexibility, whereas if you're scrapping in paper, you only have one copy of every layout you complete. Digital scrapbooking provides the ultimate flexibility. It can be whatever you want it to be. Now that you know what digital scrapbooking is, you can see that it can be adapted to fit your style, your life, your artistry. It allows more freedom than traditional scrapbooking, and it's virtually limitless in its possibilities. We're all artists, and we all have lives to capture. The question is, how will you choose to tell your story?